Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about 5 things I want to tell single women badly, okay? I've seen these things happen a lot of times. I've heard about it from different people, and I just want to clarify, some of these things so that you don't keep falling into the same trap that you've always fallen into. Number 1, until a guy asks you out clearly, don't assume that you're in a relationship with him. If he doesn't say it in clear terms like, hey babe, I want you to be my lover, I want you to be my partner, I want to be my girlfriend, or I want to get married to you and spend the rest of my life with you, don't assume that you're in a relationship. Keep the doors to your heart open so that more opportunities, more men can ask you out, and then you can see whose values align with yours and if you want to spend the rest of your life with that person. Because a lot of single ladies get into the trap of saying, well, there's this guy that I love, he's not really saying anything yet, but I think he's going to do it soon, and then soon becomes a year, 2 years, 3 years, and like, oh, let's see how it goes, we're just friends, but special friends. There's nothing like special friend. If you are that special to him, he wants to keep you special, he will ask you out in clear terms, okay? Because he wants you for himself, he would definitely ask you out. If he's not doing that, chances are he doesn't really want to do anything serious with you. So ensure that you are not closing your opportunities, to other men and wasting your time. Leave the doors to your heart open. The first person who asks you out, or anyone who asks you out, is someone who definitely, well, I wouldn't say definitely all the time, but someone who's at least serious about taking you seriously. Number 2, live a great life. Don't lower your ambitions because some men feel intimidated by your achievement or by the trajectory you're on at the moment. I've heard people who are like, oh, I don't want to acquire too much, I don't want to get too much, so that men can come to me and they won't feel intimidated by my success or my achievement. Look, let me tell you something. Any man who is intimidated by your success or your achievement, the honest truth is that that man is not on your level, okay? Or he's not serious. Because anyone who's serious will be happy that their partner is actually making great strides in life, doing amazing things. If a man feels intimidated by you, chances are he's not doing well for himself already. Because a guy who's doing well for himself will not be intimidated by your success. He'll be happy for you because you'll be on his league, on his level. Do you get what I mean? Like, he won't be trying to pull you down. He'll be trying to, spur you on, ensuring that you even get more, you achieve more. So all those guys are like, oh, you have too much for a single lady, don't be doing that, so that men can come to you. You don't want those kind of men coming to you if you're that kind of lady. And that's the truth. Like, this is blunt talk, okay? This is blunt talk. I know people at different levels and different stages in their life, and it's fine. If you're at that stage of your life where you're really doing well, where you're doing amazing, you also want an amazing guy and someone who's doing well. You don't want, you don't want to attract people who feel intimidated by you because they haven't gotten to the level where you've gotten to. So please don't lower your ambitions or self-deprecate because you want to get married to that particular man. A man who feels intimidated by you is probably not the right one for you. Period. This next point is actually an interesting point because every day I go on the pages of social media platforms and I see ladies like, oh, I cook for him, I clean for him, I do this, I do that, and still we've been on for 6 years and he's not asking me out. Number 3, cooking, cleaning, having sexual relations, performing wife duties before you even get into an exclusive relationship with somebody just in the hopes that they'll get married to you is just a waste of your precious time, my darling. None of those things will make that man marry you because men don't marry for sex or for cleaning or for... Honestly, if you're doing all of those things, I should be questioning your values. What's happened to your values? What's happened to presenting your personality at the fore of that relationship, and that being the basis for which you get married to someone, not because you are trying to get them through your ability to cook and to clean and to show that you can be a good wife. No, none of those things are necessary for a guy to ask you out. You will do all those things, he will still not marry you. Guess what? He's going to marry that person who's not cooking or cleaning for him. Man who wants to marry you do not need you to do all of those things before he asks you out. So don't slave away trying to, you know, be his cook and his dad just because you want him to get married to you. Number 4, your boundaries and your standards are necessary tools in your arsenal because they will save you from a lot of heartaches. So when people tell you, oh, your standards are too high, can't you lower them, stuff like that. No, I don't think you should lower your standards. As long as they're reasonable standards, I don't think you should lower them. What those standards will do is to save you from unserious people. Okay, when you have your standards and your boundaries as a person, when unserious guys come, they can't keep up with the standard that you have set, and it's okay for them to go. Okay, don't feel like, oh, you lower your standard for them. Oh, but I don't like a guy who's dishonest, but I actually, you know, love this guy, but he's dishonest, so let me just take out that part of my standard so that I can accommodate him. Tomorrow you're going to take out someone who's compassionate, so you attract people who are all the things that you didn't want, just because you keep lowering your standard little by little, and then you keep attracting the whole crowd of people who shouldn't have gotten access to you in the first place. So keep those standards up and reasonable, and let the unserious people who are scared by those standards, let them get out of the door, and allow the serious people come in to you. And because you deserve serious people, you need to leave those standards there. The 5th thing is that you need to stop your friendships with all the ladies who say men are scum, men are trash, marriage is bad. No, all men are not scum, all men are not trash. Marriage isn't bad. The reason why you think all men are scum is because you have been confessing scumbags into your life. When you think all men are scum, you get scumbags. That's what happens, okay? You need to change your perspective and know that there are good men out there. All men are not, you know, trash. Marriage is good and you will have a good marriage. You need to confess it. You need to speak it out into the atmosphere. And guess what? You will begin to attract good men. It's because you keep saying men are trash. That's why the trashy ones keep coming to you. It's because you keep saying all men are scum. That's why the scumbags come to you. Why don't you just change your perspective, change the things that you say about your relationship and about yourself and about the men that you're attracting, and see that things will turn around for good. I tell you, relationship is amazing, marriage is amazing, and you need to begin to speak positive things into your life and into your relationship, and you see it happen. So, well, these are the 5 things I want to say badly to women, and I think I have said it. Ooh, I've gotten it out of my chest, and I hope that you take these lessons and you begin to see amazing turnarounds in your relationship. I love you and you know it. Before I come your way again the next time, please remember to be an amazing person and to be the best version of yourself. So don't forget to click the like button and to click the subscribe button if you definitely enjoyed this video. I love you and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.